begin. We have everything here aside from a dark cold wind. The show is about to begin. We have everything here aside from a dark cold wind. Keep it real, keep it real, keep it yeah. Welcome to the cave, welcome to the show. A beer is cold and it's time to blow. LongHairedYeti'sCave is the place to hang out. Come on the show and scream and shout. Keeping it real is what it's all about. The show is about to begin. We have everything here aside from a dark cold wind. Come on, win.
Off, get on stage. How are we doing, guys? Hope everyone is well. I am the long-haired Yeti in my fuzzy jacket because I am fucking freezing today, so I'm wearing this instead. Hope everyone is well. How do we expect this game's going to go then? Got Arsenal won yesterday against Fulham. I thought personally, if Fulham could finish, I thought they would have been ahead by half time personally. But Arsenal managed to keep it going. But yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I see a lot more creativity when Odegaard's in the team. And I don't know whether that's by design or what. I don't know. Big up, Carl. How you doing, mate? And afternoon to Tony Neary. I still can't find you on that list, Tony Neary, to give you the mod shit. For some reason, other Tony Nearys come up, and I have no idea who they are, to be honest. I've never seen any of them around ever. So we're going to get on with the Man United Liverpool game. I just watched the Spurs Aston Villa. Great goal from Buendia, to be honest. I mean, a lot of space, though. We give a hell of a lot of space, to be fair. But yeah, I mean, can Liverpool get it together today? Because, you know, it's normally United bring something out of them, don't they? So, I mean, this could be the one where Liverpool sort of turns themselves around, possibly. We'll have to wait and see on that one. But how are you guys? All you guys are okay? I watched Black Phone 2 last night. I don't know if you've ever seen the film Black Phone, but it is actually quite a good movie, Black Phone. And I watched the sequel last night, and I really enjoyed it, actually. I watched it again this morning. It was that good, because I was kind of falling asleep a little bit while I was watching it. But, yeah, I mean, I think it's really good, Black Phone 2. I definitely recommend that. I've seen that the Strangers Chapter 2, or whatever it is, the sequel to it is actually come out as well, so I'll have to give that a watch at some point. 2 great goals by Villa. Yeah, absolutely. Hard to call after international break. I'd say Liverpool will be better, given it's the United. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. What a glorious weekend of football. Yeah, there has been some good footy, hasn't there? Apart from us, of course. But I mean, at the end of the day, you got to put them 2 chances away in the first half, haven't you? Really, there's no accounting for that. What a glorious weekend of football. Big up, Dal. How you doing? Have your comments that good? I read it twice. Did you see what I did there? I mean, I didn't. I actually read it again by accident. But anyway, still worth 2 calls, I think. I like Black Phone. Yeah, Black Phone was class. I really do enjoy Black Phone. What's the sequel, mate? I think you'll enjoy it. Sequel's very good. I really enjoyed it. Good stuff. Big up all, and morning to you, Dal, and morning, Tony. So how do we think this game's going to go then? Do we think that Liverpool's going to start shining now, or what? How do you think it's going to go? Oh, that's a really clear image as well, isn't it? That's a really clear image, guys. Never seen the image so clear. Impressive, Yeti. Thanks. And I will do meaty. I will do 2-2 is what Dal's saying. Interesting. I mean, they've got that new goalkeeper in now, haven't they? I was talking to my cousin yesterday, and apparently that new goalkeeper's pretty decent. And I said, well, you've got to get a good one eventually, I suppose. But apparently he gets rid of the ball quick and gets an attack moving. So, that's not a bit of a long ball thing from what he said. But you know what? If it works, it works. Who cares? I'm going to go for a 2-1 Liverpool, says Cole. Yeah, I think that's quite sensible with it being at Anfield as well. LA Rams versus Jacksonville in London. And hoping for a draw, but think Liverpool may turn up today and kick the crap out of them. Well, we keep thinking they're going to turn up, don't we? And they're just at the minute, they're just out of it a little bit. And it is a shame how you can't just like click somebody's name on here with the 3 dots and just make them a mod. I mean, you should be able to do something. That should be that easy, really. But unfortunately, it's not. So let me know if the stream stays on. It's a very clear image today, I have to say that. Very clear image. Right, let me just have a look at this. I think I'll turn this off now while I'm doing this, actually, because I don't want it to mess up the stream or anything like that. I'll just be listening in today, no TV access. Yeah, no worries, matey. I'll try and keep you involved with it. But yeah, mate, if you get a chance, watch Black Phone 2. It's very good. Oh, and another thing as well, what I wanted to tell you as well. Weapons. I'm delighted about this. Weapons is going to get a prequel, which I think should be really, really good. What you're doing, boy. Yeah, Weapons is going to get a prequel, so that's fucking awesome. I wanted to see something like that. When I watched the movie, I thought, you know what, I'd love to see a prequel and see how it all started and everything like that. I do like stuff like that, where they show you how it all begins and everything. Your streams have been perfect since the background has been removed, not a single freeze. No, I think it was to do with that broadcast thing, and probably a little bit to do with the game that I play on here on BlueStacks as well. Jobby says Liverpool 10-0. It'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Apparently, it's absolutely chucking it down there as well. So we could be in for one of them good games where you get crazy challenges going in and things like that. Fucking classmate, absolutely love Weapons. Yeah, 100%. I was proper pleased when I read that the other day. They got West Ham Brentford coming tomorrow as well. I didn't notice that, but you're 100% right, Carl. Since you took down the background, everything is perfect and true, Rossi. It was working all right before, but for some reason it sort of started taking too much bandwidth and kept shutting down StreamYard. At least I got to the bottom of it, though, and found out exactly what it was. I mean, if Liverpool turn it on, I mean, they can do really well, to be quite honest with you. But they've still got that dodgy defence, to be fair. I think they've still got that dodgy defence. I think they should have probably spent the money on the defence instead of Isaac, personally. But then again, he'll probably come and smash a few goals in today. And I saw that interview with Yates. I thought that was well out of order, mate. To be honest, I thought that was fucking ridiculous. She was so trying to get some info out of him, wasn't she? She was proper trying it. Oh, well, who told you? Oh, I don't know. What one of the lads? You could see he was getting like annoyed with a question in as well, and it was like, I can't say too much and all that kind of thing. You could see it. It was bang out of order. Seeing it in the cinema, which I really go to, was even better. Yeah, I can imagine. I think I'd be tempted to go cinema to watch it again, to be honest. But trust me, mate, you'll enjoy Black Phone as well. Black Phone 2. Black Phone 2 was really good. I didn't think it'd be as good as that, to be honest. It's got a bit of a prequel-y thing to it, but it is very good. Very good. I really did enjoy Black Phone. Yeah, I was fuming, bang out of order, read the room, you daft bitch. Yeah, exactly. This is what you get when you put people in jobs just because they've got a snatch instead of having any fucking credibility to do the job in the first place. Problem with the cinema is, which is usually the problem with all other things, is people. Oh, mate, yeah. I remember when I went to watch Lord of the Rings 2 Towers, and this girl came in and she got a bin bag. And I thought, what the fucking hell? And it was all snacks and sweets. And oh my days, she never stopped. She never fucking stopped, honestly. I think she just bought the whole shop. Crunch, crunch, with the bags, fucking, oh my days, drove me absolutely mental. The last one I went to was It. Was it chapter 1 or chapter 2? I think it was chapter 1. I think I saw both of them on the cinema. They was great. They was fucking awesome. Can't wait for that. Welcome to Derry. That's not far off either. Cole laughing there. I'm guessing that's my snatch comment. But yeah, it is though. I mean, look, you've got to admit it at the end of the day. It is exactly what's going on. If you're capable of doing the job, then no issue. You know, I don't care what sex you are or whatever. But at the end of the day, know what you're doing, and that was just ridiculous. Tony Neary, big up. Tony bro, just realised I missed you earlier. Yeah, I can't seem to get him as a mod call for some reason. Every time I put his name in, it comes up with a load of different Tony Nearys that have never been seen in this channel at all. And I don't even know who they are. So I don't know how I'm going to be able to sort that out. You'd think there'd be an easier way of doing it. Much love, brother, and no worries, mate. Yeah, I've got to try and get it sorted out. I know that worked to me, but I've got to try and get that sorted out, mod you or whatever. At the minute, I just can't find out how to do it. Right, let's have a quick look at see if I can find the teams on the Facebook. Where are we? I mean, it's like what I said this morning, though. It's like you got all the press and all the media and everything going, oh, and I'm just going to get sacked. Oh, he's going to get sacked soon. He's going to get sacked. And then this morning, I mean, they didn't give him long enough, did they? I mean, it's crazy sacking him when he's only had 39 games. I'm like, well, what are you talking about? You kept saying that before, and now all of a sudden you're changing the narrative. And then you're supposed to trust these people. Go on YT on your main computer, logged in as your creator account, and you should be able to right-click him in chat there to do it. That's a good point, actually. Right, okay, let me try that. That's a good point, because I'm trying to do it on my laptop, but I'm not signed in on my laptop. So on here, I might be able to do that then. Let me have a look, see if I can do that. I was going to do the Arsenal game yesterday, but I was fucking whacked. It proper just fucking took me out when I was doing that today, but I was reaction. Whacked. Right, let's see if we can do it from here. Oh, no, it's not right click. Wow, well done, Cole. Well done. There you go. There you go, mate. Very, very deserved as well, Tony. You're always in here, bro, so you absolutely deserve it. Respect to you, man. You've now got a spanner. Use it wisely. Well, don't use it any way you want, really. Get rid of the wrong ones. But yeah, so that's that sorted out. Cheers for that, Cole. I thought there had to be a way of doing it like that, but obviously when we're doing it on the laptop, I won't be able to do it like that, would I? So let's have a look, see if I can find the teams. I've heard nothing else on new manager yet. I suppose it'll be like a Monday announcement or something. Got to get it sorted though. Right, let's have a look at the teams. Where are they? Right. From Man United, you've got Lamens, I don't know. In goal, you got Dalot, you got De Ligt, you got Maguire, Mount, Bruno Fernandes, Cunha, Ahmad, Casemiro, Mbeumo, and Shaw. I mean, you've got players there to make a difference. On the bench, they got Bayanda, Dorgu, Heaven, Mazraoui, Yoro, Mainu, Ugarte, Sesko, and Xerxes. For Liverpool, I think it pretty much be the same, I would imagine. Have a look at Liverpool. It is. Right, so you got Mamadashvili, Van Dijk, Kanate, Kirkes, Shabozlai, Isak, McAllister, Salah, Bradley, Gakpo, and Gravenberch. On the bench is Woodman, Gomez, Verts, Chiesa, Jones, Ekatiki, Robertson, Frimpong, and Ungamoa. So that's pretty much your lineup for the teams. And yeah, that's why it has to be your bank account logged in. Yeah, nice one, mate. I did think that you should be able to do it that way, but obviously I was on the laptop. There you go. I hoped you did. And Carl, what you think about the game yesterday? Thought it was a bit dead and flat myself. Yeah, I didn't. I think you've got to pick something up if you're going to be a title-winning team, personally. Worst game of football I've watched, bro. Well, it was horrendous. Timber should have been man of the match. Gyökeres was poor, but being scapegoated as per usual. Barely any service again at Tony Neary. Afternoon, everyone. Afternoon assembled. You all right, mate? And a assembled, mate. And yeah, you don't like the lineup as usual. But let's see what happens. What's the latest on your boys? Well, the latest is that we are looking for a new manager, who's possibly going to be Sean Dyche, I'd imagine. I mean, me personally, if you want the manager to take us somewhere, then just pay the money that it would take to get Marco Silva or something like that. But I think it will probably be Dyche. Dyche would be a good choice because it would get stability. And if we could get, I mean, let's face it, when he was Burnley manager, he did like take a few scalps, didn't he? So, I mean, I wouldn't be against that, to be fair. If he can get it right and get the team in the right, in the right way and everything, then I think that Dyche could do a good job for us. And he also, one thing about Dyche, when you get him as a manager, what he does with the teams is he makes a team that you can be proud of, and they do go out there and give it everything, which is all you want as a Forest fan, basically. Raging, I can't watch this fucking game. What's happened? Has your broadband gone funny or something? Imagine you pinch Simeone, instant statue for Marinakis. Yeah, I actually said that to Anthony Herbert yesterday. I said, "Oh, bring in Simeone," and he went, "Yeah, I don't think you're going to go that for." But yeah, we'll see, I suppose. Do you think Forest can turn it around? Yeah, yes, I do. Yeah, I do. I think we've got the players to turn it around if we can get the right kind of standard of play that works with the players that we've got. Then yeah, I think we can. I want to see a bit more of the Nuno style with the counter attack and things like that. That's pretty much what I want to see. I want to see that come back, and I think Dyche is probably the man for that kind of thing, to be honest. Well, you've got Dyche, you've got Areola, you've got Marco Silva, you've got Glasner, but you're not going to get those managers. There's no way you're going to get those managers. So Dyche, for me, would be a good stand-in. And if it works out, when it works out for him and he gets the team buzzing, then we'll stick with it, obviously. Afternoon, the assembled, and Big, what is your score prediction? Big up Daniel Knight, you're all right, matey. I'm thinking a Liverpool win, mate, to be honest. I'm thinking a Liverpool win for the simple reason Liverpool seem to give that bit more against Manchester United. They are like a major foe of theirs. So I always think they give that bit more against Manchester United. So I think Liverpool will win and possibly get things rolling from this game. But obviously that could all go tits up as well. But that's my thinking at the moment. Afternoon, the assembled now. I'm out after doing work in my mum's gaff. She has no TV. Okay, mate. Okay. I agree there, mate. Dyche to shore things up for this season. Yeah, I'll be in and out while for decorating for Halloween and uses me to reach the IBITs. With your chairman Potter might arrive. Oh, no, hopefully not. No, hopefully not. I mean, Potter was somebody I had down as like coming in at some point, but I don't think so. No, I think he's been proved not to be the standard that you need. same as Ange Postecoglou has as well. So, big up, yeah, big up, Yeti, bro. You're okay? Yeah, I'm good, Adam. How are you, matey? You looking forward to this one? And want to see Dyche myself. Yeah, I agree. I think Dyche, to be honest, if he can get as a unit like he had Burnley, then I think that could work quite well. To be fair. Daniel Knight says, I think Liverpool will win. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, really. Put a picture of Arteta, say, peace out from mate, Tony. That'd scare the right fuck out of the kneeboard. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if you have any games where you don't get set piece or anything, then I mean, I'll be honest. I do think there was a foul before that as well. I think the shoulder straight into the defender's face was a foul, person. Afternoon, Daniel and Simon. Big up, Simon. You all right, mate? And left my fucking arsehole call would scare the shit out of me too. I'm going Liverpool 1-1, Man United. Yeah, mate. Yeah, it's a good call. Big up to Sai as well. Afternoon, good people of the cave, and good afternoon to you as well. And evening, Daniel and Simon. 67% of our goals from set pieces. Yeah, exactly. It wasn't convincing, but it's a win, and what matters is a win. You can always sort of build into the game. But like I said today, if you actually look at it, you seem to have a lot more creativity in the open play with Odegaard than with Eze. Now, that's going to be a contentious thing because even I don't like the guy, as you know, but I wonder if that's being done by design. Jocker has done absolutely nothing against Fulham. Are Arsenal fans concerned about that? To be honest, Fulham could have probably been about 3-0 up at half time. If they could actually finish, they could have been 3-0 up at half time. Hey, Adam Bro, happy Sunday. And that scares me, lads, the fact that we don't score enough from open play. Absolutely. Mr. Rossi, always good to see you. Hope you're good. Yeah, he finally Ange gone. Thank the God Lord. Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly. Definitely. I mean, it had to happen. I mean, like 18 minutes after the game had done. Mind you, did you think, I mean, obviously with Marianakis disappearing from his chair, everybody said that was the vital moment. But I also think it was quite strange how Ange had a forest coat on in the first half, yet came out in the second without it. Did you notice that? I did make a point of it when I was watching the game. Mr. Rossi, always good to see you. Hope you're good. Yeah, he finally Ange gone. Do you think you've been going for Marco Silva yet, mate? Yeah. I mean, that wouldn't be a bad shout, to be quite honest with you, but I'm not quite sure he'll do anything that's going to cost in that respect. I think he'll more. Dyche has not got a job, has he? Oh, he scored. Man United have scored. Mbeumo scored for Manchester United. 1 minute and 10 gone. Man United 1, Liverpool 0. Just cut straight through them there, basically. And Man United get the goal he was looking for. And let me just set it up on here because I haven't got anything set up or anything. See what happens with the VAR as well. So hey, Man United 1, Man United 1, Liverpool 0. There we go. Right, I can leave that on because I won't be on the screen anyway. So, right, there we go. Yeah, Man United 1-0, man. Right, so where did I get? Fulham should have had 2 at least. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, good to see, mate. Hopefully this appointment is the right one for them. Yeah. And the camera panning to the empty seat had me howling. Yeah. That's one way to silence Anfield. Absolutely. Absolutely is. It's just whether they can keep it together now and keep the goal in it, really. Oh, my days. And was it a good goal? Yeah, it was decent. I mean, the way they sort of ran through, I was kind of talking at the time. So the passing through looked quite decent, gets it to Mbermo, and he just puts it through Lemons or whatever his name, not Lemon, no, it's Mamadavashvili, isn't it, whatever his name is. We've got an injury here. McAllister's got a knock to the back of his head, which looked to me like it was more Van Dijk's that knocked into him, to me, than Mbermo. So basically, Diallo gets it on the right-hand side, puts a nice ball through to Mbermo, and Mbermo just hits it first chance straight in the net. And big up, Jack, mate. How you doing, mate? And I did actually watch the highlights of your game. Man, very good. Very good. Mateta hat-trick. And the fact that he picks the ball up and runs it straight to the centre circle, that's proper style. That big up Dal, big up Carl. Was not expecting that. Hey, Tony and Jack and Dal, shocked about two things. One, yeah, he actually ahead of me in the game, and two, Man United scoring that quick. Yeah, I'm on 3 minutes and 47 now. And lol, Tony, hey aside, lol, same here, Tony. Van Dijk, awful defending, let Mbermo run off the back of him. Love Mbermo though. Yeah, I do like Mbermo. But yeah, I love the reaction of Mateta as well. I mean, he's got an hat trick. Yeah, he was still like proper down at the fact that he didn't get the winner. I mean, I thought that was Stonewall. What a pass from Nketiah as well. Absolutely beautiful pass from Nketiah. Should have finished that, but it is what it is. Jack, no, that wasn't a result you wanted, but what a great game yesterday from a neutral perspective. Yeah, and I got to big up my players for yesterday. Fantastic comeback against a good team. Could have won it too. We missed a hatful of chances. And yeah, absolutely. 100%. Yeah, it was a good advert for football yesterday, that was. It was good to see, and Palace still about it, and Mateta now getting on the score sheet as well. I mean, it can't be bad, can it, really? Right, got 5 minutes gone. Free kick to Liverpool. Bradley to Szoboszlai in the middle of the field, running into the centre circle, plays it across to the left-hand side to Kerkez. Kerkez has got it now, drops it back to Gakpo, over to Van Dijk, to Szoboszlai, with Gravenberch back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk's got it now, just over the halfway line. Gravenberch gets it, goes back to Konate. Konate then back to Bradley. Bit of a press going on now from Man United. And Van Dijk's got it just in front of the goal, over to Konate. With Konate now goes back to Mamadavashvili. Mama, I just call him Mama. And here's Gakpo on left-hand side, gets a cross in, but that's cleared by Maguire, but only to Kerkez. Kerkez is going on the left-hand side now, crosses the ball in, goes all the way through to Salah. Salah's got it now, but then that's a good press there to get the ball off Salah by Bruno Fernandes, and it's gone out for a throw-in. 6 minutes and 13 gone on my screen. It was a right crack hell of a game yesterday, Jack. Two teams actually going for it. Best game I've seen in a good while. You lot were epic by all accounts. Live Palace away. And or was it right cracker call? Great game by far, game of the week. And Nketiah this season, by the way, after giving his props, he had 0 pre-season due to injury. And he's played well in every game he's had this season. Yeah, he's been a good fit, hasn't he? He's actually been a good fit for you guys, to be honest. Absolutely, mate. It was end to end, and absolutely was like a tennis game, mate. And did Mateta get a hat trick? Yeah, got a hat trick. And no need to commentate. Can see game through your glasses. No problem. Still going to do it though. And same Tony, I was heartbroken when he signed for its Mbermo is a beast, one of the few old school players. Right, so just showing the goal again. 7 minutes and 20 gone. And 1-0 Man United. what can Liverpool do now? They've got to answer the call, haven't they now? But yeah, I mean, hopefully Sean Dyche is unveiled tomorrow, or something anyway, so we can get the ball rolling. Because we've got Porto on Thursday, so we need to get it sorted out pretty quick. And I'm pretty sure Marinaki, well, we know he don't mess around. He gets things done quick. So, yeah, it's one of them. Right, might be controversial with Liverpool fans, but I think Kirkes and Bradley have highlighted that Liverpool centre backs aren't that good. That is true. And what have I missed? Just a Man United goal from Mbeumo? Or do you mean in general? Because, I woke up this morning, I watched Blackburn too, so you'd have missed all of that. And then I had a cup of tea and put 2 sugars in it. And then I did a bacon sandwich and I put 6 pieces of bacon in. And then I got 2 cobs and I put the bacon on the cobs. And then I put cheese on the top and I grated cheese on the top. And then basically I've sat here playing this game this morning. And then I watched the Tottenham Aston Villa game. That's about it. I don't think you missed anything else. And that's all the way back to who's that keeper then? Well, it's Lamons, isn't it? Lamons. Here's Bradley with a ball, and Bradley just goes down, and that's going to be a free kick to Liverpool on the right-hand side with Gravenberch over to Bradley, into Gravenberch. Gravenberch running through the middle now, having a bit of a run, gives it to Szoboszlai. Over to Gakpo. Gakpo's got it now, plays it through to Kirkes. Kirkes goes down in the box. I don't think there's anything in that. It's good defending there from De Ligt, to be honest. And because Liverpool's fullbacks aren't defensive orientated, it's highlighted weakness in Van Dijk and Konate. Oh, wow. Dyche is official. Is it? Well, it's not official, I don't think. I haven't seen anything come up yet. I don't think Forrest was that happy about the thing yesterday, which is why why this statement was short and sweet and just no more comments or anything like that. But it had to happen when you've got fans singing, you're getting sacked in the morning and then walking out before the end of a game. Something's got to happen, hasn't it? Something's got to give. My only disappointment yesterday was that Mateta didn't go for Nketiah put that late pass on a plate for him. Yeah, absolutely. And not yet, mate. And Tony News should have buried that and made it one of the best comebacks in Premier League football. Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't believe watching that. I was like, yeah, they're going to win this. They're going to win. I was like, oh, my days. It happens, though, doesn't it, I suppose. Agree, Jack, and rumours of Marco Silva now. Nothing official yet, I can see. See, Marco Silva, I would say, would be a really good appointment. I like the way Fulham play. I like the way they played yesterday. I think they just ran out of legs a little bit, to be honest. But you're going to do that. You can't press constantly for 90 minutes. You're going to run out of legs at some point. I thought, what's his name was going to score at some point? Harry Wilson. I thought he played really well yesterday. Just couldn't get the finish when it was needed. I predicted Liverpool to win this 3-1. It's a good call. It's 1-0 at the minute to United. 11 minutes and 18 gone. Do you think I covered what I missed? I think I covered everything, didn't I? I might have gone for a piss at some point. I don't know. I can't remember. I think I did. Cleaned my teeth as well, so I did miss that part out. Right, Man United now trying to get into the Liverpool box. Nice pass over the top there for Cunha, but it's too far, straight to Mama. And here's Konate to Gravenberch. Gravenberch with the ball now. Man United's pressed quite high on him at the moment. It's with Kirkes on the left-hand side to Gakpo. Big press coming in from Mbeumo. Gets it back to Van Dijk. And then it's over to Gravenberch. Back to Van Dijk. And then Van Dijk's just got it in the centre circle. Passes it across. De Ligt manages to get it. It's going to be a free kick anyway for an handball by De Ligt. What we got here? Hold up. Like if you haven't, cheers for that. That's why I give Glasner massive credit for his team will never lay down and die. They'll all give it 100% from minute 1 to 90. Yeah, it's a case. That's a really good way of doing it, mate. That's a really good way of doing it. Why should Marco leave Fulham though? He's made a solid squad to push for Europe. Marinakis must be offering a fortune. If that one off it happens, then I would imagine that's going to be the case. Oh, header there from Liverpool. That goes wide though from Van Dijk. He's a quality manager, bro. Jack, did you feed Freddie, mate? He had to have some grub. No, might have missed that out. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fed Freddie as well. Yeah. Forgot about that. Oh, and I gave him one of them antibiotic tablets as well. To which point he bit my fucking finger, but anyway. Must be that, bro. Then again, rumours are journalist gold. Of course they are. You know, I mean, me personally, I think it would be Dyche personally, and I wouldn't be against that, to be honest. If he can get it sorted out and get us like he had that strong fucking Burnley team, then you know, I wouldn't be averse to that at all. But he didn't, Jack, and was never a penalty to get you guys back in the game. After Semenyo and Sensei got to yellows, you guys hit the deck when we breathed on them. Well, that one for Saw, I thought they got the right decision there, to be honest. I actually do think they got the right decision there. But I mean, this thing where you go down every time someone gets knee, I mean, everybody does it, don't they? Really, it's just become one of those things in the game, unfortunately. It's like one time you manage a game by keeping the ball away from the opposition. Now you manage the game by somebody gets knee and then you drop on your fucking arse. That's kind of how they manage the games nowadays. And here's Shabazlai. Shabazlai plays it across the right-hand side for Salah. Salah's control lets him down a bit there, and Dallo manages to get it, but Bradley comes flying in. Mason Mount's got it now, though. Plays it across to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes sprays it across the right-hand side. Diallo's coming down, drops it over to the left-hand side. And that's not controlled very well, and Liverpool managed to take the ball away with Bradley, and then a tackle comes in on Bradley, and it's a good one from Mount, and that's going to be a throw into Liverpool. Yeah, where are we now? Yeah, man, definitely had the good thing. He said he'll sign a new deal if the club can show him that they're interested in winning aligns with his targets. Yeah, absolutely. I want to see Dyche. 2 reasons. 1, he will shore up that defence. 2, want to see how he does with a squad that has some offensive weapons. Yeah, very true. Very true. For the sake of the league, I'd much prefer you hold on to him, especially if it's end up at a club like United, which is riddled with issues no manager can fix. Yeah, definitely. I don't think that'd be a good idea, to be honest. And listen, Bournemouth would do it for the last season. Alex Scott should have been sent off, but wasn't. It goes back and forth. It does go back and forth. Everybody does it. And every team Dyche has inherited never had any offensive talent. No, not really. It was grit, wasn't it? It was more about grit and stopping the opposition and then just getting their chances when they could get them, which I think could work out quite well for us, because pretty much what we did with Nuno. So, I mean, I think he would have been a better appointment after Nuno anyway, personally. Here's Liverpool coming down the right-hand side with Bradley. Bradley can't get a good pass into the box, but Man United clear it into the stands, and it's a throw into Liverpool. And McAllister looks a World War II fighter pilot. He does, doesn't he? He does. Every team, I agree. I don't think the Saar one was a red. I'm happy the ref actually fucked off what Bar said and stuck to his decision. Yeah, definitely. Lol, no, and lol. Why is that so accurate? He should go there. Any manager would struggle where problems are upstairs. Yeah, 100%, Jack. Yeah, definitely. I mean, he said it was because there was a covering defender. I think it was, in my opinion, there was contact. There's definitely contact, but he goes down afterwards. But I mean, that side, I mean, the two of you put on an absolutely fantastic performance and a really good game. To be honest, both of you put on a really good game, showing how good both of your managers are and how good your teams are as well. So I'd be happy with that. To be fair, why is that so accurate? That's why I'd go for Dice. He knows the league inside out, and his tactics aren't horribly complicated. Whereas Mancini would take time to adapt, and you don't have time in football. Nope, you don't. Ask Mr. Postecoglou. I mean, he'll tell you that one, I suppose. But yeah, that's it. Exactly. I mean, Mancini. I mean, where is he now? I thought he'd retired. I think in the position we're in as well, Dyche would be the one to go for me. Can't see why Marco Silva would want to leave Fulham and come to Forest, to be quite honest with you. Yes, we have a bit more firepower and stuff, but I just can't see why he'd want to leave Fulham. I think he's got Fulham playing well. It's just they're not clinical enough. 19 minutes and 15 seconds gone. 1-0 to United still. Great goal from Mbeumo. And I definitely think if we keep on the road we are on, we can finish in the European spot. Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, I guess, Jack, the Diakate decision was shocking, though. Don't care which teams we're playing. I didn't see that, mate, to be honest. When Ange came out with that, I always win a trophy stuff. The other day, I was like, mate, shut up because you're making yourself look like a twat because you'll get sacked soon. Yeah, no, it was insane. Just give me time, lads. Give me time. I'll get them playing great football by fucking Christmas in the Championship. Oh, Gakpo's through here. Oh, off the post. It's the post with a right-footed drive. Lovely shot, but bounces off the post. Got through quite easy there, though, to be fair. It's a bit of a worry there for United. Liverpool's got it again now on the right-hand side. Plays it back to Kanate. Kanate's coming more up the field. Gives it into Salah. Salah to Bradley. Liverpool trying to get through now with Salah in the box, but he's getting absolutely crowded out of this. Casemiro's all over him, basically, and the two of them have gone down. Salah's tried to get back up, and then the ball's gone out. No, it's not gone out. It's been deemed to have stayed in. And Bradley's got it again now, plays it across to Gravenberch. Gravenberch back to Kanate, over to Van Dijk. And then it's into Gakpo on the left-hand side. Gakpo having a run against them. Plays it back, though, to Kanate. Kanate then across to Bradley. Ball comes in, and the cross is just not going to go near anybody. That 21 minutes and 13 gone. Not really seen his act getting any good positions so far. And when Ange came out with that, I always win a trophy stuff the other day. I was like, mate, shut up. Oh, yeah, I read that one. Ange, after employing shit tactics, resulting in a 3-0 loss. And I mean, there's two really good chances. I mean, Chelsea made them two really bad defensive mistakes in the first half, where one you got through. And then Morgan Gibbs-White got through. Gibbs-White should have been finishing that, really. One you was under pressure. McAllister rides the short bus. It was a 50-50 call, but silly from the defender to be grappling an attacking player in the box because they can use it to their advantage. Yeah, again, though, that's another thing. I mean, how many times do you see like a corner or anything like that? There's always a wrestling match going on with somebody. Always a wrestling match going on with somebody. Right, it's Liverpool outside the box trying to thread the ball through, but they can't get the ball through. I haven't really seen a lot of Isaac in this one at all. Well, I've seen him, but I've not seen him doing a lot, to be fair. Gap, I mean, he beats the keeper, and then just hits the foot of the post, though. 22 minutes and 48 gone. 1-0 Man United. Shaw back to Lamons straight out. And then basically Casemiro's got it, and that's back to Shaw. Oh, Shaw didn't have a good first contact there, but he's done okay to get it back to the left-hand side to Dalot. Dalot then plays it into the middle. Ball over the top, looking for Diallo. Diallo gets it with decent control. Going up to the goal now, looking to try and get a shot. Gets it. Oh, and plays it back to Bruno Fernandes, and Fernandes misses the goal. This is where it could come back to bite you on the arse. That was like a really, really good attack, that was. And he gets Fernandes in there. Fernandes peels off, and he just basically should be hitting the target there. And come on, Jack. It happens 100 times a game, and Liverpool are dominating. And 100%, I agree, mate. I'm saying that every time it happens, defenders are taking a slight risk because rules change every game. Oh, well, you can never call it, really, can you, nowadays? You can't actually ever call it, really. Not like it used to be. But I mean, a lot of the time, I do think sometimes you do need the replay. I definitely do at times. So you do need the replay sometimes as well. But it happens in all games. Look, like I said, you played a fucking phenomenal game. Best game of the weekend so far. Both teams deserve fucking absolute credit. What the officials do is what the officials do. You know, you're not ever going to change that. So you both got a really good fight inside. I wish we had that at the minute, personally, but 24 minutes and 45 gone. And Daniel Knight says Bruno Fernandes is a crybaby. He is. I was out in time with the missus, so I didn't see the game. I just checked into your watch along when I could. I'll let it in the chat. Couldn't read the room. Not naming names. Yeah, there's always one, mate. There's always one. And Canate's got the ball at the moment. Heading up to the halfway line. They just stopped, actually. Just standing there with the ball at the minute. Right, let's have a bit of a look at Isaac. Where the fuck is Isaac? Isaac's on the right-hand side most of the time. Not sure Salah would like that a great deal, would he? Just watching Isaac and looking at his movement and everything like that when Liverpool get the ball. But they are trying to press it through Liverpool. But Man United are getting their fair chances as well. And there's Mbermo on the right-hand side up against Van Dijk. Threads it through. Cross comes in. Oh, and there's a chance there for Mason Mount, but he can only put it over the bar. 26 minutes and 14 gone. United definitely here to try and give them a game. There's no doubt about that. And I was out in time, but on the other hand, at half time, it was 0-0. No, did you think it was a good first half from you? From us, I thought we did okay in the first half, to be honest. Oh, that's a mistake. And Burmo can't get on the end of it, though. And that's a good save there from Mamadashvili. And Man United firing at the moment, trying to get it in the box. They've got it in the box at the minute with Dalot. Dalot plays it back to Shaw, and then it goes back to Dalot. And Burmo got a really good chance there. Their goalkeeper did really well done. And it's with De Ligt. Yeah, I thought we played all right in the first half. We seemed to do that wing back system with a three at the back, and I think that was working quite well at times. There was pressing quite a bit in the first half, so I didn't understand that thing about what was said. Well, I don't know if Ange said it or not. It was on Facebook this morning, but you know, you're not going to press for 9 minutes, are you? Then Gusto got a red card, but I didn't see it because I weren't watching. Yeah, that was stupid. That was stupid. That was 3-0 up, and then just got a useless like second yellow. I think it was, wasn't it? I mean, that was just silly, really. I was stuck in fucking Greg's instead. No, I missed the red card too. What did Gusto get sent off for? It was one of them. I mean, if I can remember it right, it was near the line for a throw in, and I think he just went into the back of somebody. It wasn't really all that. It was silly to get a red card there, to be honest. Kirkes with a cross, and that's straight to Isaac. Oh, Isaac shoots wide. 28 minutes and 28 seconds gone. Still 1-0 Man United. Bad clearance, that was Dallo, I think it is. Oh, a terrible clearance. Set him up big style there. I just know it was a second yellow. I had left the room. Thanks, Tony, mate. Okay, I thought it was a straight red. I don't think it was a straight red. I'm sure it was a second yellow. I don't know. I kind of switched off by that point, to be honest, because it didn't look like we was going to be doing a great deal. But it was a silly one. There was no need for it at all. Even if we got in on goal, you know, maybe you want a clean sheet, but even if we got through on goal and he'd have dived in or something like that, at least it would have made a bit of sense what he tried to do, you know. But to do it there, it was just, there was no point. It was silly. Come on, is Islam? And okay, I thought it was a straight red and is deserved call. And Isaac, Tony, fucking autocorrect and typo of the month. Yeah, I gotta say, I don't know what that's got to do with it. 29 minutes and 52 seconds gone. Ball's kicked up the field by Lemons. That's headed back by Liverpool. Ball's in the centre of the pitch at the moment. Bit of a head tennis going on at the minute. Cunha gets it down though to Diallo. Nice pass from Diallo to Mbeumo. Mbeumo going up against Van Dijk, but Diallo don't carry on running, and Kirkes manages to just roll it out, and he ends up with a goal kick. 30 minutes and 25 gone. Am I still in front of you, Tony? That can't be right, can it? Surely I'm not still in front of you. And it's with Kirkes now on the left-hand side. Trying to get over the halfway line, just stop him basically, and then threads it back to Van Dijk. Cross to Canate. Canate goes over the halfway line. Running down with the ball, looking to get it on the right-hand side, gets it on the right-hand side, ball over the top, and that's a nothing ball. It's not clicking. It's not clicking at the minute. I'm dying and top typo nomination, absolutely. How the fuck autocorrect changes his act to Islam? I have no fucking clue. No, I don't. No, I have no idea either. Convert you, Nate, mate. And now Jack's at it. Come on, United Yeti, bro. Absolutely. I like pork too much, Jack. And I think Man United missed the opportunity, to be fair. They missed a few opportunities, especially with that Mbeumo in on the keeper. And it's now back with Van Dijk over to Kirkes. Back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk throws the ball over the top, looking for Salah. Isaac gets it, plays it across to Gakpo. Gakpo's got it now on the left-hand side. Gakpo gets the cross in. Oh, I think that hit the post as well. I look like it hit the post as well. And it's with Kirkes again on the outside. Back to Gakpo again on the left-hand side. Ball comes in. Salah's there. Oh, straight into the hand of Lemons. What's his fucking name? Lemons or something. Yeah, he did it at the post. That's twice Gakpo's at the post and get it the crossbar and then the post. Did he hit the crossbar? No, just hit the post. I think Man United, the fact he came out about 5 minutes after the game that Ange was sacked says to me he was already sacked no matter what the score. Yeah, I think, like I say, he came out in the second half and he didn't have a Forest jacket on because I made a point of him having the Forest jacket on in the first half. And then when he came out in the second half, he didn't have it on. I mean, it might have been warm. I doubt it though. It's not very warm around here at the minute. So I don't know if that was something to do with it. But I said on Facebook that basically Marinakis was in the tunnel, gave all the players a hug, and then he gave fucking Angie's P45. The people believed it. I was like, well, I don't know. I wasn't in the fucking tunnel, was I? It would be funny though, wouldn't it? Can you imagine that? Like, hugs every one of the players, then as soon as Ange turns up, Ange goes like that, and then he just holds the fucking P45 that. You know, and now trying to build something on the right hand side with Diallo and then Burmo, and that's smashed out by Kirkes. Comes off Burmo's leg though. It's a throw into Liverpool. Thrown into Van Dijk. Van Dijk to Gravenberch. Gravenberch goes across to Canate. There's a ball down the middle for Islam. And is Isaac? Oh, and no, didn't manage to get it. Gets it into the box though, and it's offside anyway, I think. And Tony Neary, you've seen all the Prem goals from yesterday, yeah, bro. I've watched a lot of them. Yeah, I've seen the Welbeck goals and stuff like that. I watched a lot of them this morning. That was another thing I forgot to say that I've done this morning as well. I did actually watch a lot of the goals. This weekend has went by too fucking fast, hasn't it? And it just. Did you see Tottenham v Villa game before, yeah, mate? Yes, I did. Lovely goal from Rodgers. Lovely goal from Rodgers. What a pass from Matty Cash. That pass from Matty Cash was absolutely fucking beautiful to the wing. And at half time, Ange walked down the tunnel and Marinakis said to him, get that fucking jacket off, mate. You're sacked in 45 minutes time. I've cleaned your office out already and stole what I want. Yeah. I mean, I was annoyed after the game, to be honest. But then, as soon as I seen that, I was like cheered up quite a bit. You can't have the fans walking out like that. And like Expat Red said yesterday, the Porto tickets, they haven't sold out or anything, and that's not like Forest. So it had to happen. It had to. No matter how many people keep saying, like Shearer and Mika Richards, oh, I can't believe they've got rid of him after 39 games. Oh, what the fuck do you know, mate? We want something good, not fucking just keep trawling along. Just because you like the way he talks in interviews and stuff, if that's the case, then have him as your Manchester City boss. The amount of comments I've seen like that, it's a shame Ange's gone because he's really good in the press conference and stuff like that. Well, yeah, I think we want a little bit more than someone who's good in a press conference. Both Villa's goals could have been avoided if they closed them down quick enough. They stood off both of them. Yeah, they did. They did massively, especially the Morgan Rogers one. I mean, that was ridiculous. You could see exactly what he was going to do. It was a superb shot. Superb shot. From Forest fans, that says a lot. Yeah, absolutely it does. Especially against a big club like Porto, you turn up as soon as tickets came out. Yeah, exactly. 100%. So, I mean, definitely that made a difference as well. But does Mika Richards know, mate? Stick to being the comic relief on Sky and shut the fuck up. Yeah, exactly. Shearer can't talk because his managerial career was an absolute joke. Newcastle got relegated under him. They did, didn't they? Yeah, I can't remember whether he actually did manage. He did, didn't he? Yeah. Well, look at Gary Neville. I mean, he talks a fucking game of football, but he didn't even win one for Valencia, did he? I don't think he actually won a game for Valencia, so I don't know why he's there talking about stuff like that. Here's Liverpool on the left-hand side, gets a corner off Dallo. Liverpool are really sort of struggling to get it together. I mean, it's over to Gakpo most of the time. Isaac needs to be doing more, though. Was it 150 odd mil? Nuno West Ham tomorrow night. Yeah, he broke. Yeah, absolutely. Against Brentford. I think he'll do all right tomorrow as well. I think he is a good manager. If he can get it sorted at West Ham, they'll be laughing big time. And here comes a corner from Liverpool, headed out by Manchester United. Goes straight back to the right-hand side. And it's coming in now. Crosses at the minute. Oh, that's straight to Van Dijk. He can only head it straight into Lamon's hands. The crosses at the minute are fucking awful. Like we are playing like Lanarka, and we've pretty much sold out even at 40 quid a ticket. Yeah. McAllister running around the pitch with that hat on looks like a Deliveroo bike rider. Yeah. And he's having a nightmare so far, isn't he? He is. He is having a nightmare. No doubt about that. And welcome to the cave, Michael Rose. I love that when they kick the back of their own foot and fucking go over and they get a free kick. That's fucking hilarious. That is. 39 minutes and 20 gone. Still 1-0 Man United. Liverpool to be really struggling to get it together at the moment. Ball comes in. Ooh. Gakpo nearly got an own goal, eh? Free kick comes in. Gakpo goes to kick it and very nearly put it into his own net. Goes over the top of the bar, though. Corner. And where the shit in it. Yeah, he broke. Yeah, it's chucking it down, isn't it? Yeah, it's absolutely chucking it down here. Do you think you can maintain this then, Adam? Do you think you can maintain this and get a second? Here's a corner for Man United, and that's headed away by Canate, and that's going to be another corner. You got to make it count. You got to make it count in this first half, basically. You got the one goal, but you're going to need more than that. 40 minutes and 35 gone. Liverpool's defence isn't title winning. I don't care what anybody says. It's too weak. Van Dijk on his way out. Canate miles off form. And the two fullbacks not defensively good. Yeah. Big up Josh. John Hyde, during birthday. And big up Michael Yeti Bro. Yeah, absolutely. Big up Michael. And big up Jossie J as well. Need a second goal, don't we, United Yeti Bro? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Can keep it controlled like you've got it at the moment, as you've got the ball now with Bruno Fernandes. It's into Casemiro, and you're just keeping hold of the ball at the minute on the left-hand side with Shaw. That goes back again to Dallo. Dallo then into the middle for Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes gets it to Cunha. Cunha is going to get tackled there, though, by Canate. And then it's with Diallo. And Bruno Fernandes puts it down the right-hand side to Mbeumo. Back to Bruno Fernandes. Gets Cunha into a good spot here. Oh, and the left-footed shot is wide. "41 minutes and 55 gone. And Liverpool with the ball, just putting it over the top to Salah. I don't know why they try and do that with Salah. I mean, he's like in 3 foot, isn't he? Not going to win a high ball against him, is he? He's like 3 foot fucking tall. And there's United with a ball again down the left-hand side, but Konate's going to get on that, and that's going to be a throw into Man United on the left-hand side. Look at your game with them. This Liverpool defence will give you hatfuls of chances. It's down to you to take them. Yeah, exactly. Definitely. Agree, Jack. Been poor for a while now. I think they've got Kirkes from us to stop others getting in, but he hasn't settled in at all. He hasn't, has he? No, he's not looked as good as he did at Bournemouth, I have to say. Ruben Amorim needs a big win today. He does, yeah, he broke, absolutely. And knocking it long to Salah is like giving someone no arms a baseball bat. He's not going to do it. Exactly. 100%, mate. 100%. It's good analogy there. Good analogy. With Bradley now to Gravenberch outside the box. Fucking players pressing like crazy there for Man United to stop him. Gets the ball into the box, but that's headed away again by United. Gakpo can't control it. Diallo's got it at the minute, just holding off Gakpo. Gets it up in the air, smashes it up in the air, and then it goes out for a throw-in. I do like that Diallo. Oh, there's 2 balls on the pitch now. I do like that Diallo. I've always liked that Diallo. I think he's a proper tricky little player. Kirkes with a throw-in for Liverpool. 44 minutes gone. And that's back to Van Dijk, across to Konate. Konate going over the halfway line, looking for an option. He's trying to be the option, but it's getting into space, but not good space. And here's Kirkes. Kirkes puts it into the box. It's all the way through to United, though. United now can get on a break. Ball over the top from Bruno Fernandes to Mbeumo, but Van Dijk's got the run on him and just puts it out for a throw-in. Van Dijk shaking his head, don't look very happy at all. 44 minutes and 38 gone, 1-0 to United still. And this game's crazy, and knocking it, attacking wise, Kirkes is good, but defensively he's poor at the minute. Yeah, I'd agree with that. And this game's crazy. Big up poor studio. Welcome to the cave. Well, Kirkes was at fault for our winner against them, the way he just passed it out with his left foot instead of clearing it with his right. Yeah. And do you think you have your new manager this week, Yeti bro? Yeah, I'd imagine there'll be a announcement Monday, I think. I think the announcement will be tomorrow. Here's Liverpool going attack down the right-hand side. Again, the cross is just too far back from Szoboszlai. And it was good defending anyway from De Ligt to keep cover on him. Another 3 minutes, but yeah, I would imagine there'll be a new manager by Monday, I reckon. I don't think he'll mess about. I think he'll have already been speaking to people anyway. And here's Gakpo on the left-hand side. Up against Diallo. Can't get the cross in. Diallo gets it, but he's going to go for a corner. Diallo doing a decent defensive job there on Gakpo. Let's have a look. Yeah, go with Dyche for the stability. Then you can build and give a new manager the whole pre-season next year if Dyche doesn't carry on then. Yeah, I mean, it depends. I mean, if Dyche comes in and gets it sorted and gets us to be a unit again and it's working, then keep it. Definitely keep it. But if not, then look at something else, basically. And Gakpo's got away here on the left-hand side, trying to get it back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk puts it in the box, again, easily headed away by Dalot with Bradley. Bradley to Salah. Salah now trying to get it into the box, gets it into the box, but again, that's headed away by Casemiro. And that's going to be deemed a foul anyway on Casemiro. 47 minutes and 8 seconds gone. Still 1-0 United. Everyone knows managers don't get sacked if no one else has been lined up, because then you're definitely making it fucking worse. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. 100%. You think you could get Marco Silva at Fulham? I don't think it'd be Marco Silva. Do you, mate? Not really. Nah, I don't think you're going to get him away from Fulham. It'd be nice. I do like the way he gets Fulham playing, to be fair, but I don't think you're going to get that. Like I say, I'm pretty much sold on Dice, to be honest. I'm sold on Dice, because if he can do what he did with Burnley, then I think we could become a real sort of tough unit who's hard to beat, and hopefully manage to get a few counter breaks and things like that. I think that's the way that we play, to be honest. So I think to get someone in like that would be best. Kirkes, bro, what are you doing? That was a massive dive, that was, from Kirkes. I mean, that's a free kick, but that was the most obvious dive you've ever seen in your life. And you notice it, like, you know, when they get when they get a kick in the leg, you notice when they sit on the floor and they hold the wrong leg. It's like they fucking forget which leg to do, so they actually always grabbing the wrong leg. Right, here, Cole, that's not a very good control there. It's back to Canate. Canate to Salah. Salah puts the ball in looking for Szoboszlai, but that's, again, covered really well by United. Doing that well in this game, to be honest, covering quite a lot of things that Liverpool are trying to do. And that's half time. Half time, Man United 1, Liverpool 0. Liverpool's got to have a good talking to and try and come out strong. The crowd's got to get behind it as well. Is it got to keep this up? Man United having the second half. Yeah, he broke. Yeah, that's the thing, innit? They got to keep it up. If they can keep it going, then it should be all right. I'm a big fan of Marco Silva. Yeah, he broke. Yeah, same here. Same here. Daesh will Daesh, and at the moment you're shipping too many goals, and I don't see you scoring many Yeti. No, not at the minute. No, not at the minute. Not the way we was playing. But the old appointment was fucking crazy. Anyway, you don't go and get a manager that plays an entirely different fucking game. That's just insane, isn't it? That's just stupid. If it was a ref, I'd be like, I would have fallen off your trick if it was holding the right leg, you fucking moon boot. Also a big fan of Silva, but he would leave. I doubt he would leave Fulham. He's got a good squad. He's built, and his skill Forest is a hot potato. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Marco Silva would leave Fulham at the minute. I think he's got his team playing really well. I think they just need to get a bit more clinical, basically. Also, a big fan of Silva. I think the Man United missed a big opportunity. They should have been 2-0 up. Yeah, and hot potato. Yeah, so I got it. I got it. But yeah, I mean, United could have been 2-0 up, definitely. Liverpool's got to get themselves sorted out. They've got to get Isak in the game a lot more, to be honest. They haven't really been in the game all that much, so they need to get him in the game a lot more than they are doing. And it's so far so good for United. It's just whether they can keep up with the pressure that they're putting on the Liverpool players, basically. But if they come out with the same kind of attitude, then there's no reason why they can't get something out of this. I've got a delivery coming at some point as well, so I'll have to keep an eye on that as well. Right, let's have a look at the chat and what we got here. Hot potato. Thank you so much, Carl, for 5 gifted memberships, mate. If you get a membership, then make sure you thank Carl. You got Si's got a membership, Matt Bullman's got a membership, Lucas Hood has got a membership, DJ B has got a membership, and Etos has got a membership. So out of all of them, the only one that's actually in the chat is Si. You didn't get one yourself, Cole. What's going on, man? Big up Cole for the memberships, absolutely. And nice one, Cole. Always the man. Appreciate you. Absolutely. And I think Manchester United will get punished in the second half. It does look, it is looking a little bit like that, to be honest. But if they can keep up with the pressure that they've kept up with in the first half, then they can keep fucking fobbing them off. Always happy when one of the regulars get one, absolutely. And yeah, what the fuck? Didn't even get one yourself, mate. That's a fucking what a fucking liberty that is, mate. What a fucking liberty that is. But yeah, if you get a chance, mate, watch that Black Phone 2 because I think you'll enjoy that. To be honest, I enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. I mean, and the music and the sounds that they've used in it, which was the same as the first. Really, there was really good sound and music in the first one. And they've absolutely nailed it this time. Some of the music is just phenomenal. It adds to the horror. Right. What a fucking joke. Yeah. It's disgraceful, mate. Absolutely disgraceful. What can you do, eh? It's disgusting. Right. Okay. So I'm going to go and grab another cup of tea. Do you think Mr. Potato Head enjoyed me telling him exactly what had happened since the point I woke up in the morning? I don't think he did he? But he hadn't said anything since. I will do, bro. Might use it as a date night with the missus. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Right, we're back in a few, guys. I'm just going to get a cuppa. Right, are we back on again? Just poke myself in the eye with my fucking vape. Always the way forward. Right, okay, so let's have a look. Mushroom risotto. Oh, that's nice. That is nice, isn't it? That mushroom risotto. Right, let's have a look. Right, we're not on the game yet. On the game. Suit you, sir. Where's that gone? Make sure you got the likes and fuck's sake, these fat thumbs today. The likes, please. I know you are struggling a bit, aren't you? I think you're trying to take the crown, I think. Arteta was asked for his 4 best Premier League managers to put as statues. He said Wenger, Guardiola, Sir Alex, and David Moyes. Who invited Moisey? He didn't say himself, so I suppose that says it all, doesn't it? Really. I'm surprised. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Coles just said exactly the same as I was thinking before I read it. Rossi, well, he's an arrogant bastard, but the straight jackets would need to come out for that. And what we cooking this Sunday, lads? Have a pizza dough made from yesterday and mushroom risotto. My favourite Arsenal managers, guys, me for the last 4 years, guys. Let's go, guys. Oh, nice one, Jack. And yeah, he'll put his light bulb out and say I'm the shining light to Arsenal last 5 years, guys. Me, let's fucking go, guys. The day he leaves, mate, I'll be delirious with happiness. Even if we appoint another dickhead, I just cannot handle this one. Yeah, exactly. You'll probably get Postecoglou, mate. What do you think will win? What do you think will in the second half? Well, I think Liverpool will pressure. Man United will try and pull something out of the bag, but they've got to keep the pressing going like they have kept the pressing going and stop everything that Liverpool are trying to do. But there is going to come some point where Man United can't do it all the time, which is obvious. And, well, we're on the game now. On the game. And here's Salah on the right-hand side. Plays it through to Bradley. Bradley can't get it through, though. And that's going to go for a goal kick. 45 minutes and 43 gone. I got my Terrifier mug. I broke the Walking Dead one the other day. You know what? There's a lesson for you guys, right? I broke it by leaning over, trying to put a can on the window ledge. Whereas the lesson is, get up, you lazy bastard, and put the can on the window ledge instead of trying to reach and smash in one of your favourite cups. So that's your lesson for today in the cave. Get up, you lazy bastard. And right, so I think Liverpool will score in the second half. I would imagine so, but if Man United can keep it going the way it is, I mean, the fans should get behind Liverpool anyway. I'm back, yeah, bro. You got nice cup of tea, have you, bro? Absolutely. Yorkshire Gold, mate. Only Yorkshire Gold for me. And welcome back, Adam. And lol, says Tony. On the lazy comment, I should think. Right, Bruno Fernandes free kick. Plays it right across to Diallo on the right-hand side. Back to Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes can't get it through. Liverpool's got away here. And got plenty of players around him, though. Managed to get the ball out, though, to Gravenberch. Gravenberch puts it down the left, looking for Gakpo. And then De Ligt just goes flying in and gets taken down. And no, it's Luke Shaw. And he handled that quite well because it was Fernandes was trying to put it into the box, but it was ran down by the what's his name, the fucking fighter pilot. And lesson is assert dominance over your window ledges, but not being more accessible. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're going to need a bigger window ledge. Give it the old Jaws fucking reference. Gonna need a bigger ledge. Or don't leave your cups on the window ledge. That might be another good lesson as well, I suppose. And thank you, Colbro. Yeah, we're going to need a bigger ledge. Right, ball's now with Liverpool over to Bradley. Bradley plays it down to Salah. Dallo gets straight in on Salah and gives them a throw-in. That throw-in goes back to Bradley. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Isaac's got it now. Gets pulled there by Luke Shaw. They're going to get a free kick. But Isaac needs to do a lot more movement for me. Not really offering many runs or anything at the minute. Playing like he's got the fucking runs. Can you remember that player that fucking shit himself? What was his name? That player that fucking shit himself and had to go off. Yeah, why you don't like Arteta for? Because I don't, mate. I think he's a fraud. I do. Oh, off the post again, man. How many times is Gakpo going to hit the post? Well, a lot more times, hopefully, for Man United's sake. But no, I don't like him, mate. I think he's an absolute clueless fraud. I really do think the guy's a fraud. I don't think he knows what he's doing or anything. I really don't. Oh, and he's just a wanker. You can tell, when you can tell that someone's just a wanker, he is just a wanker. Why, do you like him? Do you like Arteta? I mean, 5 years he's been at that club. I mean, I know, like, you can give that amount of time if you keep getting in those positions, I suppose. Because he's an utter see you next Tuesday. And I'm being kind. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think Mikel is a shit manager, to be honest. Yeah, exactly. No, I think Arteta is a fraud, says Daniel. Yeah, and well said, Yeti. Yeah, exactly. It's they will get a goal, Liverpool. Well, Yeti, bro. I have said 1-1 all week, mate. Yeah, it is possible. We'll have to see how it goes. Well, Gakpo's hit the post 3 times. Gravenberch is down there. Looking after Gravenberch. Anyone would do a half-decent job with the amount of money he spent, like when people say Gareth done amazing with England. No, he done the bare minimum. Yeah, exactly. 100%. Oh, with the money he spent, he should have had Champions Leagues. He should have had titles. He should have had all that stuff. He shouldn't have to shirk from the FA Cups and the Carabao Cups either. He should be going for all of it. I mean, and I'm sorry, but it says it all, really. He's got an amazing team at the moment, I think. He's got an absolutely amazing team at the moment, but he can't work out how they score in open play. That says everything for me. And it's like giving someone the keys to a Ferrari and saying, did you get 30 miles per hour? Well, obviously they will. Yeah, 100%. He has wasted 5 years of my precious fucking time following this club, which I have no choice for. I don't hate him as much as I hate our fan base for not only allowing it, but applauding his every step. Yeah, that's a very good point as well. That's a very good point. And he's a Ted Bundy as well, which I said ages ago. People have come out with it afterwards, but I said that a long time ago. He's a useless twat, has no tactical awareness, never more than one plan, never wins anything, blames everyone else but himself or the club's failures. And again, yeah, perfectly said. Here's a free kick to Liverpool. That's headed out by Slabhead. So it's corner Liverpool. And I think Arteta is holding this team back. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. He's holding Arsenal back, absolutely. It's like we've won the same amount of majors as Arteta when we spent 900 million less, and our manager has only been here a year and a half. Yeah, exactly. I think if you're a football fan, then you're not going to like Arteta, I'm afraid. You're just not. If I was poor at my job as he is, I wouldn't have a job. But somehow that fucking piss and nicks 18 million a year, wins fuck all, and he's still employed. Yeah. Like, I don't think yesterday's performance against Fulham was good. It was grab a goal and park the bus, George Graham style. Yeah, it was. But I mean, George Graham did it with a lot more class, though, didn't he? George Graham did it with a lot more class, but you are right. It was pretty much that. But I mean, it's not like they didn't have chances. I mean, they had chances to score goals. They just didn't manage to score them. Is Isaac on the right hand side? Don't know why he went for there. I don't know whether that was a cross or not, but it's going for a corner. I'd take him off for Ekitike, I would. Ekitike looked a lot better. As an outsider, Arteta been given every chance, inherited a half-decent team and done fuck all. All I hate the arrogance of him. Never his fault, even though players, people out of position, blames everywhere elsewhere. Yeah, absolutely. If you have Glasner or even Emery, same amount of money as Arteta, they'd do a better job. Yeah, definitely. Oh, I mean, look at Nuno. I mean, we didn't spend as much as they've spent. I mean, and last season, we was right up there. Is it Arsenal got to win this league this season with the money they have spent? But I can't see it. Can you, Yeti bro? No, I think I can see the cracks already. It just depends whether they can keep seeing it through, basically. But if they have a game where you don't get a set piece, then what you're going to do then? Because it can happen. I think that's one of their tactics, actually, get down the wing and make sure you get a set piece. Agreed 100%, Jack. And yeah, absolutely, Graham is a legend, but he done it against the all-conquering Liverpool team, one of the best teams ever. Mikel was doing it against Fulham. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You're not clued in. 100% Jack. Either one of those guys would have given us some sort of trophy of what he spent. Yeah. And yeah, exactly, mate. Nuno had you in touching distance to Champions League. Just the last few weeks of the season drifted off slightly, but still mega impressive. Yeah, definitely. That's why it's so fucking upsetting to kind of see what's going on now, really. But hopefully, we get somebody in who's going to shore up the shop. We've definitely got the players. We've got the players to get it together if they all know what they're doing and they're in a good system. But yeah, I think that's answered your question, Danny. I didn't just have to answer it. Everybody pretty much answered it. The man's a clown. He's an absolute clown. Casemiro's down. 56 minutes and 55 gone. Still 1-0 Man United. The thing is, I mean, I know Arsenal fans won't be bothered about this, but I want, if you start winning Premier Leagues and start winning Champions League, I want to see you doing it with class. With absolute class, like the Invincibles, like the teams you've had in the past and all that kind of stuff. That's what I want to see. I want to see you do it with class. I want to see you go to Fulham and fucking, absolutely fucking smash them. When the other teams were winning it, that's what they did. This is the thing I hate. Arsenal, don't get me wrong, and I hope Arteta stays forever. But if I was an Arsenal fan, I'd watch more rugby. Yeah, He's like a man who's won the lottery, didn't have to work for it, woke up one morning with money in the bank. Yeah. Do you think Arteta will be sacked? No, I don't. I don't think he'll be sacked. I mean, if he doesn't win it, even if he don't win it this season, I don't think he'd be sacked. I don't think it, like, you've got to look at the concept of what happened with Forest yesterday. People walking out the ground, people singing that your own manager's getting sacked in the morning. Do you see that happening with Arteta? Because I don't. I mean, and if you don't do it this season, they'll all turn tail and go, "Oh, well, just give him one more season," because Saka was out and Odegaard was out with his shoulder, and this happened. And that happened, and we got robbed by loads of goals because the referee was terrible. So just give him one more season, I reckon he'll get it right. That's what they'll say. We all know that. I have a question concerning one too. What's happened to our dog Win? I haven't seen her once since the PR hype died down. No, exactly. Best signing you made, that Win. And Tommy Asu ate him. Oh, man. Oh, mate. Like last season, PSG showed the difference between a top tactical manager and a manager who won the equivalent of the footballing lottery. When PSG stepped on the gas, Arsenal were dead. Yeah, definitely. Seriously though, you're right, Cole. Where is the dog? And don't forget, the day they lost the game, it was windy and raining. That'll be another excuse. Yeah, true. I take dog welfare quite seriously, and if they flogged her off to an adoption agency, I'll be demanded a full explanation. In the canteen, in the burgers. Oh my days, bro! It wouldn't surprise me. Tony Jesus, hell, I would have taken her call. Manchester United done nothing. Yeah, they're not. They're trying to get something going. Sesko's coming on now. 60 minutes and 15 gone. Mason Mount's going off. I mean, they're doing enough, to be fair. They are doing enough. So far, anyway. And Ekitiki's coming on now for Liverpool, and also Verts, and it looks like... I can't remember his name now. Nathan, someone, is it Jones? Is it Jones? Jones is coming on. Gravenberch is going off. So he's changing it all up now. I don't know if his act's going off. I haven't seen him go off yet. Callister's going off to get in his sock with Camel. He looks like one of them fucking, what do you call it? Them swimmers. The Sims, I don't know. He looks like one of them fuckers. Like doing swimming for the fucking Olympics. McAllister's come off. He's got a delivery order to complete. He's got to leave Anfield on his little push bike. Liverpool gone 4-2-4. If I was United, get another body in midfield and outnumber them 3-2. Yeah. Isaac's got it now, loses it again, and Man United managed to clear that ball up the field, but only goes to Canate. And United are pressing well there. They are keeping the ball quite well. Here's Mbeumo. That's not a bad first touch. Could have been worse. And then Mbeumo gets the ball into the box, but there's only Sesko really that's in there. It's over to Dorgo on the left-hand side. Oh, it's load of space here for Bruno Fernandes, but Canate gets down for a challenge to stop the shot. McAllister Phelps, and serious question: Sesko, Voltemeda, or Ekitiki long term yet to see any settle into the Prem? I tell you what, that goal from Voltemeda yesterday was nice. Ekatike is the one that's impressing me the most, but I do like Voltameda, to be honest. I do actually like Voltameda. I think Sesko, there's more to come, personally. I think he's a really good player. So I think there's more to come from him. But Voltameda, I think, is quite impressive. And Ekatike for me. Not the £150 man, £150 million man, though. Weird. And I called Sesko Tesco. And Ekatike for me side, I think he's been mustard since they got him. Surprised he didn't start. Yeah, same here. What's your fixtures coming up, Yeti? You play Man United in a few weeks, don't you, Yeti bro? Yeah, we do. And we've got Porto on Thursday. Then I think it's Bournemouth at the Vitality Stadium, which is never a good place to go, to be honest. They normally have our number. And then we've got, let's have a look. Let me get the matches on. You got Porto Thursday, you got Bournemouth on Sunday at the Vitality, then you got United at the City Ground, then SK Sturm Graz, and then Leeds United, and then Liverpool at Anfield, and then obviously Malmo. So looking at that, I mean, it's not, it's quite a tough fixture list, but it's a Premier League, isn't it? What do you expect? Well, it's going to be, isn't it? It's not going to die down just because you need it to. Here comes Kirkaz, gets the cross in. Oh, Salah's away. Oh, my days, put it wide. Salah puts it wide. Slot is trying to get them G'd up. Yeah, kind of agree, Jack. See glimpses, but I'm not sure he can deal with Prem defenders. I think Liverpool made a fuck up getting two top strikers because one is always going to be on the bench. So how will you get any consistency? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think they should have spent that money in the defence, personally, but, you know. Yeah, you got us, Saturday. Yeah, absolutely. And that's what I always look forward to, Si. You seem to always have our number, so that's going to be a difficult one. Here's Dorgu got away on the left-hand side, gets the cross in. Oh, my days. I think Van Dijk kicks it against Kirkaz's face, and then it goes out for a fucking corner. Yeah, kicks it straight in his face. I think he had a bit of a go at Kirkaz there, to be honest. Corner for Man United. 65 minutes and 50 gone. Got Maguire who's being marked by Ekatike. Ball comes in over the top, looking for Maguire, gets booted out by Slobbersley. But that's going to come straight back though. With Dallo, plays it over the top. Van Dijk trying to win that, but just Sesko manages to head it straight to the keeper. And Liverpool now running forward with Kirkaz on the left-hand side. Plays it into Jones. Jones then puts the ball over the top looking for Salah, but Dorgu's going to have that all day long. And then Dorgu goes down. Ball goes to Slobbersley. So Verts over to Jones. Jones has got it now. Kirkaz on the left-hand side over to Van Dijk. Verts back to Canate. Not a lot of movement going off up front. It's very statuary for Liverpool at the minute. Let's have a look. You got the Salah typical player signs a new bumper contract, falls off. Do you like the Christmas fixtures yet, Yeti bro? And then I'd have to have a look at them. They should have got a new centre half instead of a forward. Yeah, definitely. It's shit positioning from Kirkaz. Why he's so sucked in? That's why Van Dijk kicked it in his face. That would have gone out without being a corner. Yeah. And I wonder whether they got both Jack for Isaac to maybe play wide. Salah probably head aboard abroad for a big paycheck, I reckon, and had to strike or would lose the chance. Yeah. But so far, Man United's defending everything they're trying to do at the moment, but they're still coming flying at them. Here's Bruno Fernandes, plays it across to Cunha. Cunha's going to have a run here against Szoboszlai, but Szoboszlai's going to catch him. Cunha still keeps it, though. Gets the ball across to Dorgu. Dorgu's got a little bit of space in the left. Gets it, cross into the centre looking for Bruno Fernandes, but it's not a very good cross. And it's Wirtz now in the centre circle. Plays it across to Ekitike. Ekitike. He's going in, he's going to take a shot, and he's wide. Wider than net. He seems to be better when he's running through the middle from what I've seen, Ekitike. I wonder whether they got, I think, why he was having a go. I don't know, so it's a weird one for me because neither of them are wingers, so it's strange. I think Cunha has been awesome today. Yeah, Cunha's a bloody good player. Cunha's a really good player. 69 minutes gone, still 1-0 to Man United. And if Liverpool score, I think United will wobble. Yeah, that is definitely what could happen big time. I think they've just got to be careful, keep doing what they're doing, and just keep stopping them. And they've got to watch that Ekitike trying to get into the middle as well. Ball over the top. Konate's going to win that. And then it's with Cunha again on his chest. Cunha tries to get it back to Dorgu, but can't. Wirtz tackles him. And the throw-in is terrible and just given straight back to Manchester United. Man United now passing it around. Could have been dangerous there, but managed to clear it again. Back to Mamardashvili. Hold-up play has been really good, yeah, and I think it was more of a we don't want to make the other stronger, so took him off the market. Yeah. The problem is, I think, personally, with Liverpool, is because they've now got Ekitike and Isak, Salah's not the main man they look for all the time. And I think I think they've kind of got his game as well. A lot of teams are just marking him out of the game all the time. He's not getting to make them little runs all over the place because they're just all over him. You know what I mean? So he's making it more difficult. Wirtz with the cross. That's head up in the air by Dallo, and Lamans manages to catch it. 70 minutes and 50 gone. Still 1-0 United. Yeah, but that's a risky thing to do because you end up with an unhappy player, then he'll demand to leave anyway, and we'll end up at one of the others. Yep, Cunha's quality, bit of a shit ass, but I wouldn't mind if he played for us. No, same here, man. Same here. And but they paid the money, Jack, so now they're going to get huge payout if he does stamp his feet, which I can't see him doing on the wages. Dorgu's got it now on the left-hand side, but nah, he can't keep that in. When they signed Isak and Ekitike, I thought they were going to do a formation change and go 2 up like a 3-5-2 thing. Yeah, Isak's coming off now. Isak's coming off now. He just looks out of sorts to me. Totally out of sorts. Chiesa's come on now for Isak. 72 minutes gone. Still 1-0 to United. Ball's kicked up the field. That's headed by Slabhead. Ball over the top, looking for, I don't know who that is. Not a bad run by Sesko there, to be honest. But he's got some stuff to show, though. That was a good challenge, that was, though, from Konate. 72 minutes and 40 gone. Still 1-0. Liverpool with a ball. Canate up to Wirtz. Wirtz has got it on the right-hand side. Wirtz goes into the middle, plays it to Salah. Salah tries to get it through, and the cross is just straight into the hands of Lamans. Struggling to get it going. Man United v Brighton Saturday 5:30. We got next Yeti Bro, yeah, and Welbeck's on the form. Mind you, I mean Welbeck scored them 2 goals yesterday. I don't know if he's like got any more. I ain't really took that much notice, but I like talking about him for England now. Slotter's done a FIFA and signed too many great players and don't know what to do with them all. Yeah, absolutely. Same gap, 3-5-2 would suit all the new guys, but they may still get a third centre-back. Oh, they're getting through here. Chiesa. Oh, I know what Jones was doing there. Still may get a third centre-back in Jan. Would be really worried if they do. Yeah. They don't seem to be able to be getting it going forward, though. I think that's one of the biggest things that is a bother, I think. And that cross is terrible. I mean, there's only Gakpo that's like had some really good shots, but every one of them's at the post. Liverpool fans looking worried. OK, Carl, to clear things up. Wynne lives with an Arsenal staff member. She is still at the grounds on a regular basis, and she is well taken care of from what I can find. Nice. And Adam, they will get a goal, Liverpool, I think. Yeti Bro, they are trying to knock on the door. They're just not getting it right at the minute. Here's Szoboszlai on the right-hand side. And again, the pass into the middle is read easily by Man United. But Chiesa's been brought down anyway. Let's have a look at these Christmas fixtures. Let's just see what happens here first. It's with Wirtz. Wirtz across to Jones. Jones going to have a run through try and run through the middle. He's going all the way through the middle. Left foot drive, and that's straight into the ends of Lamans. Right, let's have a look at this. Rainbow fixtures. Let's have a look. Right, so you've got Wolves on the 3rd of December. Should beat Wolves, fuck's sake. Everton on the 6th of December. FC Utrecht on the 11th. Spurs on the 14th of December. Fulham on the 22nd. Manchester City on the 27th. So we're not playing Boxing Day this time then. So we're playing Man City on the 27th. Then we've got Everton again at the City Ground on December the 30th. So, yeah, I mean, there's a few there. Fulham's a difficult one for us. That one's one we normally stumble on, but we've got a new manager and stuff. We might be able to get around that. And obviously Spurs, although I think Spurs have got out as well, to be honest, and they should get some off Wolves, really. I would have thought, anyway. So it's not too bad. We're not playing on Boxing Day again. They will get a goal. Liverpool, nice one, Tony. Up, not Yeti Bro. Yeah, maybe that's why they tried to sign Gay to go 3 at the back with Frimpong and Kirkes as fullbacks, and we told them to fuck off with Gay, so we stiffed their tactics. Yeah. That was, I mean, the way that worked out, I mean, it worked out really well for Palace to keep hold of him as well. I do think that was the plan, Jack. You think you can keep hold of him? And I love Christmas, Yeti Bro. Do you, mate? I'm like that with Christmas, to be honest. It's all right. Appreciate that, Tony Bro. And Si, I think we will let Gay go at the end of the season rather than disrupt it by selling in January. Yeah, had to do some digging, as Carl brought up a good point. I haven't given any thought myself, and Carl, you were right. If they had been off, I would have been right pissed. Oh, yeah, definitely. Liverpool's got it now in the box with Wirtz. Trying to get through. Oh, and they scored. Gakpo, it could be offside. Not sure. Could be offside, but it is 1-1 if it doesn't get chalked off. I couldn't really tell. I was reading the chat as it happened. So let me see the replay. They've stopped celebrating, so let's have a look. So it's a mishmash in the box. Verts manages to get it across to Chiesa. Chiesa smacks it. No, he's not. He can't be offside because Dorgu's legged, surely. Dorgu goes for like a slide tackle. I think that plays him onside. Not sure. Let's see. Let's see what happens. No one plays in the Prem this Boxing Day yet. He broke good. Well, last time we got like one game one day before Christmas, and then we got another game right after. It was fucking ridiculous. I hope he prefers a chance to win a Europa Cup than fuck off to Paul for possible Prem title. Yeah, and I think Glasner sees that as a positive that he asked for a Gay to stay and the club was willing to pull the plug on the deal for Glasner. He's onside. Dorgu stretching his leg. Yeah, I thought that. Yeah, onside surely. Yeah, it's that. I wanted to see it again. You can't always see it right from the very start, but the stretch out from Dorgu plays him onside. So that's 1-1. Now Man United's got to hold it together. Let's get this sorted out on here. Right, here we go. Right, so 79 minutes and 40 gone. 1-1. Yeah, onside, surely. I knew they would get a goal. Yeah, he broke, and United might wobble now. The crowd are well up for it. Did you have a bet on it, Adam? Because you said 1-1, didn't you? I got a good feeling Liverpool will win this match. Yeah, they're going to go at it now, aren't they? 80 minutes and 5 seconds gone. I do think the atmosphere at Anfield is a myth, though. It's not as loud as what people say. I think it used to be. I do remember it being loud a long, long time ago. I don't think it's as loud nowadays. I don't know. I can't hear it at the minute, but Liverpool playing through then. Chiesa makes a mistake though there, and Man United managed to get it, but Salah, good tackle there from Dorgu to stop Salah getting away. And Liverpool really sort of pushing it out now with Chiesa. Chiesa again, control lets him down, and Dorgu just kicks the ball away out for a throw-in. It's back to Szoboszlai. Cross to Van Dijk. Van Dijk into Jones, back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk across to Szoboszlai on the right mid. And here comes Chiesa. Chiesa trying to get the cross in. Gets the cross in on his left foot, but that's cleared again by Dallo. And Jones has got it again, though. Plays it into Verts. It's with Gakpo on the left-hand side. Liverpool now trying to get something going. And Salah tries to control it. Can't control it. And it goes out for a goal kick. They are pushing forward now. Where are we? It would have been just like them to have done something like that, Tony. Thanks for checking in and checking it. The way this season has been going, it wouldn't surprise me if United got one on the counter. Yeah. And mate, something like that would actually make me stop supporting the club. Yeah, absolutely. No, I don't have a bet on it yet, bro. Oh, well, you should have done, bro, if it stays like this. I don't know what odds you would have got on that, to be honest. Gotta say, I've not been that impressed with either team. Liverpool have momentum, but both have looked pretty toothless. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Here's Sesko, plays Cunha through. Cunha, he probably waited a little bit too long. Takes a shot, gets a corner, though. Good work by Sesko there. Some good passing. Should have hit it then. That's when he should have hit that. So it's Corner United. Slabhead's coming up. I just done Yeti, bro. I should have done Yeti, bro. Same, I've only ever had reowned dogs my entire life. Never had a puppy. Would you believe it? Or because there's a million fucks who don't care about animals. Yeah, absolutely. It's 2-1 Man United, by the way. 2-1 Man United. Slabhead scored. 2-1 Man. I missed that completely because I was reading the chat. But it's 2-1 to United. Change that up. Yeah, poor old Danny, I bet he's going mental. Nice ball over the top, and then just nice header there from Slabhead. Mammadavashvili didn't even know where that was going. Well, he did, but there's no way he was going to get to it. Good header that is from Slabhead, but he's all on his own. All on his own, 2-1 United. Right, same. I've only ever had reowned Tony. What did I say? And oh wow, I just said it. And sorry, Yeti. And every pet I've ever had has been a rescue. Yeah, same here. You did, Jack. Yes, get in there. Man United. Laughed my ass off. That crap Maguire scored. And Kanate awful defending. Yeah. And Tony, fuck's sake, he's never going to be at the England squad now. And there's size laughing. Mate, if they're going to try and get the ball into the box, the one player that you keep an eye on is Slabhead, isn't it? Let's face it. Slabhead is the one player that you keep an eye on, and they didn't. Kanate was well behind him. There's Liverpool now with Frimpong. Cross to Kanate. Kanate into Slobberslide. Over to Kanate again. Back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk's going to go back to Mammadavashvili. It's out to Kanate. To Slobberslide in the middle. Back to Kanate again. And back to Mammadavashvili. Over to Van Dijk. Van Dijk into the middle to Slobberslide. Slobberslide then down the left-hand side looking for Jones. Gets it to Gakpo. Gakpo's going to attempt a shot, but he can't get past the players. Slobberslide plays one across to Frimpong. Frimpong now on the right-hand side. Takes it through Dorgu. Gets it. Oh, my days. How did you miss that, Gakpo? Gakpo, free header, right in the centre of the goal. And heads it wide. The fans are going at him big style. Good work by Frimpong there. And I wish I put a fucking bet on that. Fuck. Yeah. He's never going to be out in the England squad now. Kanate got sucked towards the ball and left Maguire on his own. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, rubbish from Kanate. Cam Rubin, Amarim, win 2 games in a row now, Yeti, bro. But it's always on at the minute if they can manage to keep it going. I can't believe 2 minutes before I said wouldn't surprise me if United scored. What a miss, Gakpo. Mr. Sitter. Yeah, absolutely. At this rate, Adam, he may well. Yeah, absolutely. Here's Cunha. Cunha's got it again. Didn't keep it that well there, though, to be honest. And then Burks and Cunha go down on the floor. They're not on it, are they? They're not on it at all. They look fucking really disjointed and everything. They just don't look on it at all. They're struggling to break down teams big time. they're not moving teams around. They're not making runs that's moving teams around all the time, so they can get in the spaces. And it's another free kick to United on the left-hand side. Now, you need to be watching Maguire. Maguire's just peeled off to the right. And it comes, header comes in from De Ligt, but it puts it over the bar. 88 minutes gone, and 2-1 United. And here comes Kirkes flying down the left-hand side. He's run into 3 Man United players, but they've got it back across to Ekitike. It's with Wirtz. Wirtz plays the ball into Jones. Jones can't keep it, though. When it ends up back with Van Dijk. Van Dijk now walking over the halfway line. There's Jones on the left-hand side. Plays it across to Kirkes. Man United just set up really well at the minute, to be honest. They're set up really well. Very hard to break down, but you'd think a team like Liverpool could do that. Szoboszlai playing a few little passes now in the centre, and then just booted out for a throw-in. No messing. You like to see most of your defenders do that shit. I hate it when they start fucking around with it. Szoboszlai to Frimpong on the right-hand side, up against Dorgu. Can't get past Dorgu. And that's going back to out for a throw-in with the looks of it. Yeah. Right. What a miss, Gakpo. And he's been a big waste of money at the moment. Wirtz, yeah, he's not been, you said to keep an eye on him, didn't you? Or somebody did. And I haven't been that impressed. Even games they've won this season, they've been lucky of Liverpool. Yeah, that's true. That's true. This is Jack. He stinks the place up, and still it won sweet and score. I can't stand him, but everyone I know has him in their fancy team, and he's always getting them points. Yeah, true. If you leave him alone in the box like that, I mean, you're in trouble anyway, aren't you? Let's face it. Lamans can't manage to catch that, but Cunha's got it now on the right hand side, just trying to fight and keep the ball. Doing well, actually. Cunha there, done really well for Cunha there. And it's with Yoro. Yoro smashes it up the field. That's going to go to Canate though. And it's across to Kirkes. Kirkes gets it down the wing to Gakpo. 8 minutes left to go. Gakpo gets the ball into the box. Can't get on the end of it, though. And United trying to break down the right-hand side, but they can't. And it's gone back to Canate. Canate's got it now. Plays it into the middle to Szoboszlai. And it's with Gakpo. Gakpo to Jones. Jones then back to Wirtz. And Wirtz now trying to get through. Can't. Jones is going to put it into the box. Van Dijk's there, but that's a header from Yoro. 2 headers from Yoro. Gets the ball clear. And then Cunha heads the ball out. Going to be a corner. Right. So, like against us, we could have and should have put the game to bed in the first 20 minutes. Yeah, and Gakpo, I meant, but sort of been shocking for the price tag. Yeah, I think he's done some decent stuff at Liverpool at times. I mean, he's hit the post 3 times. I think he's done better than most of the others. In the first half against us in Community Shield, Wirtz looked really good, but since then, nothing. And Wirtz and Cunha, brilliant play there. Yeah, 8 minutes added. What the fuck? Why are they starting this up again? And Man United have a lot of good young talent. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Right, so it's a corner to Liverpool. Ball comes in over the top. Nobody can get on the end of it, but it goes back out to Gakpo. Gakpo now is getting pressed by Mbermo. Ball comes into the box again. Sesko heads the ball out. And Liverpool's got it just on the edge of the box. Here's Kirkes in the box, gets the cross in, and that's straight into the hand of Lamans. just there's no real creativity, not like what you expect from Liverpool. There's no like real creativity there. It's like hit and out type stuff. Here we go. Liverpool behind. Let's give them 30 minutes of added time. I don't mind Yoro or Manu. Where is Manu? Is he injured? He's on now, I think. I think he's come. I have seen him, so he has. I think he has come on. That York is good. So is Dallo and Manu. Yeah, I quite like that Dorgu as well. To be honest, that Dorgu looks all right. There's United with it now on the right hand side, plays it in the middle to Sesko. Sesko's getting pressured though from Chiesa. Chiesa gets a good challenge in to get the ball off him. Ball down the centre looking for Gakpo, and Gakpo can't reach it. And that's just gone out for a goal kick. Yoro, not York. Fucking York. I was going to say, I thought he meant Dwight York. I was going to say, I don't think he plays for him anymore. Do you think of what do you think of the new goalkeeper, Yeti bro? Looks good. Looks good, mate. Looks good. You're bound to get a good one eventually, I suppose. Yeah, he looks good. He looks like he's controlled things very well, got the ball out very well. He don't mess around when it comes to like having the ball. He gets the ball out and forward pretty quick, which is what my landlady was telling me yesterday when they watched him quite a bit, obviously. It's the first time I've seen him, but he hasn't disappointed. There's Frimpong on the right-hand side up against Dorgu, and then Frimpong goes down, and no foul. This will give you some bragging rights, though, won't it, Adam? This will give you some bragging rights, because this is always one of them games, isn't it, this? And it'll definitely give the Arsenal fans some bragging rights. Mind you, I tell you what, now they've started it in Holland, like they fucking should have been doing for ages. I mean, he's putting them in. He's putting the goals in now, isn't he? But like Michael said yesterday, I think they'd be the ones to be worried about. Because now they're in Holland like that and he's getting on his form as well. He can be absolutely devastating. Because he hit him straight away now. I mean, who knew? Who knew, eh? Who knew? Gakpo, they control the ball very well. Dallo straight in there with a tackle. So throw into Liverpool, and then 2 balls on the pitch again. But kicks one of the balls off, and the ball stays in play. Just all pressure from Liverpool at the minute, but Man United's keeping it together. At the moment, is Chiesa, gets the ball into the box. That's missed everybody. Over to Frimpong. Frimpong trying to get round Dorgu, but can't. Cross comes in. Again, Man United are the first ones to the ball. And there's Chiesa on the left-hand side trying to get round, gets across into the box. But again, it's Man United that are the first ones to it. And Wirtz gets the header over to Chiesa. Is Wirtz going through the box, trying to wind his way through, gets it back to another good tackle comes in from Man United. And the ball's cleared again. There's about 1.5 minutes left to go. And it's with Wirtz. It's with Chiesa. On the left-hand side, plays it through to Wirtz. Wirtz gets it through into the box. And they just, Man United have had it covered really in the box. And then Cunha goes down under the pressure of Jones. And then starts saying that his legs snapped off or something. I don't know. He's making a big meal of that. Roll the dice that many times, you might get a 6. Yeah, be happy because Man United fan, and it is his birthday today. Yeah, he broke Josh. Oh, it's his birthday, is it? Oh wow, Hoppy birthday to Joshy. Happy birthday to Joshy J, man. Didn't know it was his birthday. Stephanie should be happy, so she's a Man United fan too, I think. Yeah, she'll be well happy. She's at the pub, but I imagine she'd be at the pub for a good while after this. It's always a big one to beat Liverpool, isn't it, at the end of the day. And Liverpool just booting the ball up the field at the moment, can't get any control of it. Man United's work rate today has been really impressive, I think. Really impressive. They're just trying to win the ball constantly, pressing really well, shutting down the passing lanes, doing really well today. And just letting Liverpool have nothing, really. Apart from, like I say, the shots from Gakpo. But over now, the full-time whistle should be going any minute. And it's kicked down to Slobosly. Slobosly can't get the ball across. It's Cunha on the back of the head. And they're trying to get it through the box now. Minu smashes it out. And that's it. Full time. Full time. Nice win there for United. And obviously, if you look at the table, then that's good for Arsenal as well. Where does that... wait a minute. I've just remembered this. Is my delivery coming yet? That's shit. Oh, right. It's put in the letterbox. Oh, that's all right. No worries. Right. Okay. So let's have a quick look at the Premier League. So basically, the Premier League as it stands is Arsenal at the top with 19 points. And then you've got Manchester City with 16. And then you got Bournemouth 15, Liverpool with 15 points, 4th. Chelsea 5th with 14 points, Tottenham 6th with 14, Sunderland 7th with 14, Crystal Palace 8th with 13, Man United 9th with 13 points, Brighton 10th, 12 points, Aston Villa 12 points at 11th, 12th is Everton. 13 is Newcastle with 9 points, Fulham 14th with 8 points, Leeds United 15th with 8 points, Brentford 16th with 7, Burnley 17th with 7 points, Forest 18th with 5 points, West Ham 19th with 4 points, and then Wolves at the bottom with 2 points, 20th. Fair play to United, absolutely. And big up Pepsi, all right, mate. Big win for us as well. Yeah, absolutely big win for you. I mean, the only one you've got at the minute is City, and they're on 16 points. So who you guys got to play next? And you got Sunderland, didn't you? You got Sunderland. I remember right, it's Sunderland. Right, let's have a look. No, you ain't got Sunderland. Chelsea's got Sunderland. Who you got next then? Well, you got Crystal Palace at the Emirates. That's not a game I'd look forward to be honest. That could be a good game the way Palace are playing at the minute. That could be a decent derby. And Manchester City have got Aston Villa at Aston Villa's ground. Fair play to United. I'm happy with that. Keep hammering in as long as possible, says Si. And agreed, Si. And Arsenal versus Palace. Yeah. And cheers as always, Yeti and Dwellers. Better dash now. Take care out there, guys. Yeah, and you, bro. Cheers for coming in, mate. Appreciate the support as always. And big up to Bournemouth. Great to see you as always, Si. Take care. Absolutely. Always good to see you, mate. You're one of the main dwellers, so big up to you. Well, you're all main dwellers, but so yeah. So Man United's beat Liverpool. My landlord will be absolutely ecstatic at that. I shall message them in a minute. And I'm a bit cold up to the fam and the hound. Absolutely. Yeah, mate, we got Jax next week. Going to be a tough one. Yeah, absolutely. And I think Palace are one of them teams you don't want to play at the minute. They just never give up. They never stop. And they're able to do good stuff as well. And Nketiah is looking decent. Wharton, he's just he's amazing. He's another one they've got to keep hold of. I'm back in Manchester City to win the league, says Daniel Knights. With the way they're hitting Ireland at the minute and the way he's getting on form, they are playing some good stuff going forward. But again, if you look at it in a defensive way as well, I think Arsenal have got the better defence, personally. No Liverpool shirts at my work again tomorrow. He's celebrating. And Si just gives love hearts. Cheers, bro. Absolutely appreciate it, love, man. And so that's pretty much the way we are on this Sunday evening. Got West Ham to play Brentford tomorrow, which should be an interesting game. Nuno will possibly, I don't know. Brentford are doing okay, to be quite honest with you. So, we'll have to wait and see on that one. But I think Nuno will get something eventually. But yeah, good on United. Liverpool still not at it at all, in my opinion. But they've got to get that sorted out. As Jack says, they've signed too many players, and they can't fit them all in. Thanks for the streams as always. Great, interesting weekend of football. Absolutely, mate. Always a pleasure. That. It's always fun as well, even though Forest lose, but then Forest lose and then get rid of Ange Postecoglou. So, it did actually look up in that respect. Slot 004, and then there's Dal having a laugh and smiling. Yeah, mate, it's looking good. It's looking good, but I think you still got to get it together properly. Looking forward to tomorrow's game. Yeah, that one should be all right. West Ham, Brentford. Great stream, Yeti. Cheers for that, mate. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. But yeah, so Arsenal top of the league, and looking good at the moment. Got Crystal Palace to come though. That is not an easy one for me. It's at the Emirates. I think Crystal Palace are a very good side at the moment, so that one's going to be an interesting one, I think. Thanks to the chat for great conversation as always. Yeah, absolutely. It's fucking absolute diamond in here. It's absolutely amazing. And on that note, guys, I'm going to get going because I've just had a message from my landlady, which I'm sure is celebrating to fuck. And big up to Stephanie as well. And Joshy J's birthday, so big up to him. And Rasta Stocks as well, because I'm sure he's very, very happy with getting the win. So I'm sure he'll be streaming in a bit. And make sure you follow Joshy J. Make sure you follow make sure you follow Joshy J. Make sure, and it's a fucking Joshy stats. Make sure you follow Joshy J, Rasta Stocks, and Africa King Academy. Make sure you follow those guys as well. But I'm out of here. So take it easy, guys. Enjoy your Sunday night. Probably be back tomorrow for the West Ham Brentford game. If you can get on, that'd be great. And I'll catch you all later, guys. Take it easy and enjoy the rest of your weekend. And the Yeti is out. As always, guys, keep it real, keep it Yeti. And yeah, tatty fucking bye. See you later, guys. Have a good one. Cheers for the support as always. It means a fucking lot.